Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but this is the app that Piers wrote, and then this is the robotic arm that I've been working on. It could be a leg, an arm, whatever. It's just basically a base for an experiment. But it kind of went to a robotic arm. So we're going to go ahead and connect it. This is all set up and turned on, except for the power to the motors. So we're going to go ahead and hit the Bluetooth, connect to the Bluetooth. It's already paired. And it'll go pretty fast. Then once this thing stops blinking, and now you see that it's there, then this will disappear after it loads up its program. Takes a little bit of a while for it to find it. Okay, there. Now you see it, and then this is the reset button, and then these can be pushed all individually. So, okay, I'm going to put this down, and I kind of want to have to hold it while I do this because this thing powers up, as you'll see. Okay, I will hold on its own power, but what I'm going to try and do is set it down here. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. Maybe I should do this with the case. Well, we could do it that way. Okay, so I'm going to hold it with my two fingers. Now, normally I'd have a weight base on it, but I don't have that. I wanted to show you the motion. Okay, so this is going to be the pivoting. So here's the pivoting. Okay. And then this is going to be the one for the next one down. I'll lay over this way. You can see it has very good balance. I'm barely holding a lot. You can just see I'm just barely holding a little bit of weight there. So with a little bit of counterweight, it'll hold really well. So I'll bring it back up to pretend like it was a robot arm. So like it's finding something here. See? And then now we can bring the top part down, all the way down. It's got a lot of good fluid motion. And then we'll bring this down here. Right there, is that the one? Yeah, it goes down. And see, it goes all the way to the ground if I wanted to. It's got good motion. I don't want it to bind too much. So what I want to show you is this neat feature that Piers put in here. And this is going to get a little bit jumpy, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's called Reset. And you can adjust these by hitting these buttons. See? It pivots them, which is really nice for testing. But here we go. Okay, see? And it does stay on its own. So, but once I turn the power off, then this here will, of course, lose all its power and it'll drop down, which is good because for testing purposes, this is really a nice program. And this is a nice model. This is something I designed. I call it the 4-axis servo, actually, because I don't know if anyone ever decided to put 4-axis on here or not. So I'm going to grab it by here, because it's going to relax. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is undo all these pins, because when I turn it back on to do the next demonstration for the claw, it'll power this thing up and it'll go crazy. All right. We'll do the fourth one. So, make sure, right, okay. So for the claw, hopefully you can see this. This is the claw that I designed, and it's going to have another servo in the back, and it's going to help it to pivot. But just to show you that it works, well, I got to turn it on. Remember, turn it on. Okay, there it is in its resting position. That we reset, and then see, there it goes up, pinching to grab something, resetting, and then pinching again. Okay, and then again reset. So this little arm type thing, it probably took about a week to print, but just having 7 standard servos act like almost like a rotary arm in some sense. I don't think I've seen this before. So I think it's a very unique design, and it has a lot of potential. But the nice thing about this whole design, which I want to bring out, is that one item, one piece, prints off, and it can go forever. This, as long as you have a way to power them or control them by whatever, this is just one unit. This unit connects to this unit, this connects to this unit, and the way I designed it, that one's stationary and one's pivoting. So if I could figure out a way to get a gearbox in here where the stationary is, then I would have actually 4 rotational movements. I don't think the servos could handle that, to be honest with you. You have to try a different motor at that point. But it's a very good little design. A little bit heavy with this